time frame that we have for the live stream, right? So my real account sitting at $193,186. We're going to keep it pretty low on the amount simply because we are kind of playing around with it. Now, remember, I'm not looking at the market without you guys. So if you're joining into the live stream, I'm looking at the market exactly with you. That's it, right? So I'm not like planning anything out. So everything's pure, authentic, and in real time. So if I screw up, I screw up based on the information that I get as I'm speaking with you. If I win, well, same deal. All right, so let's establish our overall trend. So let's jump to the 4-hour trade, or the 4-hour trade, the 4-hour time frame. Now, as you can see, downtrend, you have lower highs and lower lows, right? So lower highs, lower lows, which tells us what? That's right. If you guess, that means that we are in a downtrend. Fantastic. I know a lot of people draw their. If it's moving so obvious, you don't have to draw your trend lines, just wasting your time. You can kind of see that it's going down, so I'm not going to do that. Again, just wasting time, but I am going to jump down to the 30 minutes and see what the 30 minutes is doing. Uh, down, huge down from like here. Okay, the 10 minutes now also kind of stabilized a little bit in a range. Yeah, 5 minutes. Uh, started looks like it was wanting to break that structure a little bit and continue down. All right, so we kind of have our bias is on a down on a trading down, right? And let's delete these. Oh wait, ah, that's Bitcoin. Ah, sucks. Okay. All right. I was on Bitcoin. Well, there we go. There we go. All right. Always pay attention. So quite the opposite. The dollar is going up. But that kind of brings me to another point. So uh whatever crypto's doing, dollar does the opposite. Whatever dollar's doing, crypto does the opposite. So in the 4-hour, we are in a uptrend. 30 minutes, uptrend. 10 minutes, uptrend. Now we have our bias, so we're uptrend. See, now that was important. So, like, can you imagine if I started to trade in the downtrend as the actual trend is actually going up? Well, it's screwed up. So I'm glad I caught that. Ugh. And I'm just going to delete that so I don't have that anymore. Just because that's a pain in my royal ass. Okay. Ba 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 ba. There we go. And let's draw our support and resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is going to be one like right here. The top of that's going to be one. Honestly, right here is going to be one, but I'm going to. This is a strong one right here. This is very strong. See how it's actually a resistance and it's a support. And you had some consolidation coming up here, right? Bouncing off of that. So that shows a pretty good strong strength. And I guarantee you, if we look on down, yep, another one and another one. So that's a very strong point. If you want to make everything more complicated, you could like really highlight this one right here, like a red, showing you like really make sure you have a confirmation before you trade off of it, right? Uh, so I'm gonna turn this one pink because that's gonna be the most recent that I need to pay attention from. And here, and one more here. Man, it would be sweet if it dipped and started going up again because that's such a huge gap. So this is kind of iffy. All right, 3 minutes, and let's see what this candle's going to do. And we have a freeze. Now, if you're wondering like why I'm waiting to enter, because the overall trade's up. If I enter it right now, I'm going against the trend. So I want some confirmation with my candles, right? A huge rejection, and it starts going up, which if it comes down to about right here, resistance and support, the strong point, I can trade off on the next engulfing candle and make some cash. So we're just gonna wait. Let's see what it's gonna do. Now we're waiting. I know it's not interesting. Just kind of wait. I know that's like you're like boring or whatever, bored, but this is part of the game. Now you can see our rejections coming down, but it's still pushing through. They're fighting, but my money is sitting that it's going to bounce off of this line right here. So I could be super brave and do like a grand. Now our goal is a grand for the day. But we're gonna wait and see. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Yep. Strong candle. Now, for example, if it pushes down below this and it confirms like two candles, right? So it's going to continue going down. And we're going to wait and see what it's going to do. And you want like three candles to confirm down because it can come up and retest. If the second candle confirms down below it and it's huge, still wait. And that third candle, if it's like halfway before it closes and it's still going down, chances are that it's going to continue down. It's kind of a risk, but you could say four candles, like enter on the fourth candle, about 45 seconds in since we're trading on the 1 minute. And I have some lag for whatever reason. And this is how you miss entry points. See, there. Now we got the second candle. Push through it. No, this line's a little high, but yeah. Go ahead and enter. If I lose it, it's 250 bucks, but I'm pretty sure it's going to continue going up. Halfway through the candle, and I'll enter another one. See what I'm talking about? Called it. Right there. That's what I mean by the strength of this one. It's like very important. So it does respect our 1 minute lines, and that's kind of the important thing to understand. This is going to be almost our goal for the day right here. Just this one little trade, this one $500 right here. But we're going with the trade. You see how we were waiting, we were being patient, and we got in. The thing with me and how I'm trading, like because I want to give you this interesting content, like I constantly want to enter trades, and I have to fight myself for that, right? So because you want to see me enter trades, right? That's kind of like what we all want. But the smart way is to take your time and I'll just explain and just if you're bored, well, I'm sorry. Beautiful. Now, if this was on a different chart, um, or a different program, right? Like if we were like on Bybit or if we were on Forex or whatever, this is like a massive pump up. Like this is a really good push forward. So really good because we were able to ride all that up. Now, because pocket options we get 92% of the return, we have to do with the countdown timer. And I'm pretty confident we've won this trade. Where? Come on, bro. Why is it doing that? Yeah, definitely won this trade. And she keeps pushing. We'll do another 250 at 8 seconds. And yep. Ha 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 ha. Nope. Up. Okay. Well, 960 bucks. Still came out on top. Closed me out too early, but stupid. And there we go. Now, this would be a bad time to enter a long trade because we can see some push down. Now, however, if it closes above this in the same confirmation, just like I was telling you before, then we can enter a trade. But you have to wait. So, entering the trades are when it's coming off of the support level, or it closes above the resistance and it shows that it's continue higher. Mm-hmm. Going way back. Nothing to. Nope. And some retracement. Now here you're probably gonna see it retest this. And I want to go to the 5 minute. Nope. 4 hour one. Hasn't been this high in a long time. And here again we have our confirmation way back over here. So yep, and been a long time. Okay. So if it closes above this, we got something good, and we have wicks on the 4 hour, which is good. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Says a little bit of retracement. Mhm. And that's my confirmation. So it closed above these, but this wick, iffy. Mhm. Very good. Very good. All right, we're on our game. It looks like this one works fantastic. So, all right, good. So that kind of gives me, it's not a whole lot of data. We haven't tried it enough yet, like how when we first made it, but it seems to be doing all right. So it does respect the lines quite well, and that's the big major thing for us, especially in this kind of strategy. Now, to dial in our time. Now, our times are always changing simply because whatever the candles are doing and the volatility, right? So that changes a lot. So whatever they are doing, that's going to influence our countdown timer. And is it going to retest? I hope not. An engulfing red candle, and with 1 minute, that's iffy. But we will see. Again, it's just a little experiment here. Okay, come on. Like, bruh, stop freezing on me. That sucks. Why is it this? Hmm. Come on, 20 seconds. Go back up. Don't completely bend me over the table. There we go. Yes. Keep going up, damn it. Be a good girl. Be a good girl. 2 fucking seconds. And it's freezing again. This is like where you want to crash out. In the most interesting moments. Okay, we lost a couple, but we won a few. So, okay. It is breaking the structure. I do expect it to continue to go up. This wick is good. It shows that the going up. We want the rejections. Didn't I like roll over? Why didn't it roll over? Hmm. There's nothing for us to base off of, so all of this is risk. Um, so the only thing I could assess is that we would still come to the previous. What, bro? This is killing me. Absolutely destroying me with a whole freezing on me. Yeah. Yep. 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 So we have to dial our time in more because we're getting stopped in the last moment. So we need a little bit more time. Now it's still moving in the direction that we are planning for it, but our countdown timer is screwing us. So yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the countdown timer, we need up more. So for today's market, for example, like 3.5 minutes to 4, that's what you need. And we made our cash. We made over a grand. All right, cool. We reached our target for the day. Cool. Let this one close out. My cat came to say hi. All right, good. So now we know we got a lot of data just from live trading with real cash on the market without a demo account right off the bat. So that data shows us that trading, and look, this is going to be another that we need about 3.5 minutes. That data is showing us that our lines on the 1 minute work and it respects it quite well, the same, and we can trade off of it. But it must be with the current trend, with the overall trend, and you need your countdown timer to be on point too. So this strategy seems to be working quite well. We'll continue to do it again too on Wednesday, and another 500 bucks. Boom, 2 grand. Jackpot! Ow! Jackpot! Jackpot! Hell yeah! All right, good. That makes me excited. It's not about the money that I won at all that makes me excited. It's just that showing that this new method is working quite well and it simplifies it so much easier, right? So to go to the 5 and then go back and forth, right? So I could do everything just on the 1 minute time frame. No, no indicators whatsoever, and made 2 grand. And what time is it? Yeah, for like 30 minutes, bro. Come on, fuck with it. Super, super, super. And why did it give that sound? Yeah, woohoo, jackpot. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Not gonna be greedy. And honestly, you see how it's kind of like consolidating a little bit. Now, did the same thing and it started going down, and of course it retraced. Now broke over the structure, but it's yeah here. That's what I think it's going to retrace back down a little bit. So the market's still a little unsure. We don't have anything to go by right now, not even on the 4 hours. So we're just kind of like breaking highs right now. So you can kind of like risk it out. Say it's going to go up. Um, but the only thing that I would recommend is like take this bottom one because we're not going to touch it yet, or even your recent. Honestly, your recent one would be good, and to put it like right here. Yeah, about yeah the tip of that wick, and then like right here, and then say if it's coming down a little bit, wait to see before you get a confirmation that it's either going to continue going down or it's going to go up. If it breaks below it, it's going to go down, and then if it confirms that it's going up, it's going to go up, right? So that's what I would do in the near future, and of course pay attention to your countdown timer. um, but I just typically how the market usually works, I think it will go down and retrace. It's a healthy market. It's nothing like too crazy. So some retracements coming in, a little consolidation, breaking above it. I mean, it's pretty healthy market. But um, I would use. That's why I make this a different color so I don't get it confused, and just go off it, right? So about right around this area, and be paying attention to. You could even make a window, honestly, about right around in here, kind of thing. So right around in here. So be paying attention to it because, like for example, if it starts to kind of come back up off of this again, and you have like one or two candles confirming it, you can enter a pretty good trade for like 2 minutes to go up. But if you jumped in like right here for like a minute or so, or a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you're probably gonna get stopped out right here. And that's why I'm telling you to put this line based on this other, and then enter that trade only there. Because right now you kind of like you'd be jumping on a like moving ship that's like going away from you, right? So kind of a little dangerous. So that's why I say it that way. You've seen me make that mistake a few times. Um, but yeah. All right, 2 grand in profits. Pretty easy. Yep, 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 yep. See how it's like 30 seconds down right here, 20 seconds down, and you have this rejection. I pay attention to those. It might keep going up. Yeah, cool. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Showing that the sellers are coming in. This is your sign right here. It's not going to be an engulfing candle. Now you have, that's your signal. It's going to start going down right here. Right now you have the height, and you're going to see it turn red. Right. Come on. It's going to go red right here. Yep. There you go. See? That's what I mean. All right, cats, you've seen it right off the bat. So there we go. $195,256. Very, very good. Oh, and I kicked my camera. All right, guys. So thank you for joining me. Close it out right here. Did a little bit of short live stream, made some cash. Um, Lost a couple, but we did good. I'm absolutely satisfied with that. So be sure to join us again on Wednesday, where I'm going to continue with this strategy. Still trading at some lower amounts just to kind of make sure and collect that data, right? And try to do the same thing. Guys, thank you for watching me. Happy trading, and I'll see you guys next time.